the most glorious structure of my time, and a lasting memorial of my rule. This is how His Exalted Highness Mir Osman Ali Khan, the last Nizam of Hyderabad, remembered the Arts College building. Today, the freshest of Arts College learn about the beginning of this magnificent university. In the first of the lecture series of Anusandhan, a spirited program by Professor C. Ganesh, the principal of Arts College, we have had the first lecture. Our first lecture being the history and vision of Arts College. Here we are with the chief guest of honor, Mr. Nawab Najaf Ali Khan, the grandson of Mir Usman Ali Khan, the spearhead and the main idea head behind this wonderful building. Sir, what was your first memory here? How old were you and what was your first idea here when you came here?
Ma'am, honestly speaking, I was not born that time when the creation of Osmania University was being done, and I feel honored, great, and it gave me great respect that my grandfather has done such a big, huge building for the younger generations to come and to learn and have good education, ma'am.
Yes, so do you recollect the first time you visited here, this building?
I was shocked when I entered when Professor Ganesh sir called me. I was shocked to see the door and the building, the architecture and everything, ma'am.
It's indeed a grandeur, sir. So how does it make you feel being the grandson of such an important person in the history of Hyderabad who has come up with so many inspiring and interesting buildings where they are providing education for all youngsters like us at such subsidized rates. So how does it feel? How does it make you feel?
Ma'am, whatever my grandfather has done, he has done. It is up to the younger generation to carry on this institutions in a very good manner.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Now we are with Mr. Sajid Sahib, sir, and I have an interesting question for you because you said all of us brag about, having to live in granite-made buildings, but you have revealed a interesting fact that there is concrete which was used here, and also the boundaries which were made were actually not stones. So was this out back then? Did they purposely not get it out back then, or what was the idea behind it?
Hey, the idea was being contemporary while being traditional at the same time. You need change, you need to change, you need to adapt to change. Technology was changing, newer materials were available, but then at the same time, the old, links, Architectural is an identity marker, architecture. It establishes our identity, just like language, just like various other components of culture. Architecture too identifies, is one of our great identity markers. So you have to, if you relate to the building, then it has to be in a particular style, particular way. So those were transitory times when we were coming out of old type of construction. Modern materials were available now. Modern technology was available now. So this was, in every sense, it is a synthesis. Yes. Not just about two different cultures being brought together, not about, the society being represented, but also two different technologies, the old and the new also coming together. So, एक शेर है, अगर उर्दू में बोल सकता हूँ, इजाज़त है आपकी, वज़ा के पाबंद हम, दीवानगी जिद्दत पसंद. We are bound by tradition, but at the same time, we are revolutionary in our ideas. वज़ा के पाबंद हम, दीवानगी जिद्दत पसंद. तो ऐसे लोगों का क्या हाल होता? फिर गलाया जाए लोहा खैस की जंजीर का. तो हम दीवाने हैं, हमको वो खैस की जंजीर गलाओ और हम दीवानों को डालो. तो ये जो दीवानगी है, this is very important. You have to be contemporary, but at the same time respect your heritage and culture. You don't have to live in the old ages. You have to enjoy what modern life is giving you, what modern technology is providing, and that is what was done here. So when you can use modern technology to advantage, why not do so? Plus, there is one other story that goes around that there was a shortage of material, shortage of finances due to the war that was going on. Yes. So that's a story which I've heard, but whatever it is, creating, replicating stone in RCC and cement. Just look at it. There's hardly any difference between one material and another. Isn't that by itself a piece of art? Yes. I personally believe it is. Only now when it is cracking or deteriorating, we have now realized that, oh, this is not stone. It was always in RCC. And of course, the modern technology, roof systems, RCC is positively better for roofs. Yes. But you cannot get the same beauty of this arch, the stonework, the stone masonry work in RCC. So where it was necessary, the old technology, old systems, old techniques were used. Where it was better to go for the new option, newer technology, it was used. So this is forward thinking. Yes. Free from shackles, but respecting your heritage and culture and looking forward.
The grandeur of Arts College continues to stand tall even after 100 years. A symphony of stone with a touch of modern art is what we have heard from our guests of honors. Thank you very much, sir, for this interview.